He wants to kill me.
I'm sick of this shit. Dolores, out.
He's after me.
I don't care.
I'm your fucking sister.
I don't care.
What is wrong with you?
Me? What's wrong with me?
He wants to kill me.
You got a lot of nerve, girl.
You think I'm kidding?
I don't want to get involved.
Oh, bullshit on you.
I swear I'll smack you if you don't leave.
Oh, that's just great.
I mean it. I'm sick of only seeing you when you got problems.
You ever visit me? Huh?
Don't get me started, Dolores.
He's out there. He's been chasing me since this morning.
Then go to Kathy's.
I did. Nobody's there.
Oh fuck, why me?
Let me stay for a little while till
No. Whenever I help you, it turns into a horror show.
I'm scared, Sandra.
When are you gonna learn, huh? How many more fucked up guys are you gonna marry?
I
And don't pull tears on me.
I'm not.
This is my only time alone. Sunday afternoon. Then he takes the kids to the park, then to his mother's. And it's my only time away from all the aggravation. You understand?
Just for a little while, then I'll go, okay?
What is your problem? You're 30 fucking years old, Dolores. When are you going to grow up? Everything you do turns stupid.
I don't know what happens. I
And don't get too comfortable because you got like 5 minutes, Dolores. And I mean it. I'm not putting up with this shit today.
I would have gone to marry Anne's, but she hates me.
You piss everybody off is why.
I don't mean to. Jesus Christ. I don't think about pissing everybody off.
If Vinny comes home and catches you here, my ass is grass.
And if Jerry catches me out there, he'll kill me, Sandra.
Why? What dumb fucking thing happened now? Wait, let me light a cigarette because I can't wait to hear this one.
Don't make fun of me, all right?
Come on, let's hear it.
I mean, I try, even though you can't believe that. I'm trying to be normal like everybody else. Can I have a cupcake?
Is it you, Emily?
Oh, yes. I thought it was just directions. Sorry. Eat it fast.
Any coffee on?
Gotta be this morning's.
That's all I think. That's all I drink.
Then you gotta go.
You got Cremora?
It's you, Em.
Did you last hear me say, do you hear me?
Cremora, I said.
I heard you.
Jesus.
You drink, eat, and go.
I got somewheres to go.
Isn't it? I got nowhere to
Go
go.
to Moss.
I got nowhere. I got nowhere to go.
Go to Moss.
You got to be kidding.
Even when she's pissed at you, she lets you in.
Not anymore.
Well, you can't stay here.
She's still mad at me because of all the shit that went down when Dad was dying.
Bringing in a palm reader to intensive care didn't go over too good.
And my abortions, she's still pissed about them, I guess.
Then when you brought in the ghetto blaster with the tape of the ocean waves for him to listen to.
He loved the ocean. Plus, I sat at the beach all night in the cold, taping it for him.
But it was Moonstone Beach.
So,
It's a fag beach.
he didn't know that.
He knew. Oh, Christ, Dolores.
Please take me in. Oh, God. I don't want to go back there.
Stop this shit, will you, Dolores?
I don't want to get hit no more or yelled at. I'm so tired of being yelled at. And
whose fault is it, Dolores? You picked these fucking nuts to marry, and after 6 months, you come running to everybody. We all try to tell you not to marry these douchebags, but you never listened. Then when you go to stupid weddings and listen to the same song you pick out as you're walking down the aisle, we've only just begun.
I love that song.
But we're all laughing, and you don't know that?
I block it out.
That's your problem. Block everything out.
Let me just stay just for tonight and
Okay, let's talk about it up to here. So What do you know? What's going on? What's going on with you, Sheila?
Hmm. I don't know.
No, what do you know so far? Okay, who is she? Who is Sandra to you?
My sister.
Okay. Why are you there?
Because I needed help.
Why?
Because I keep on marrying the bad guy.
Well, but immediately at this moment, why do you need her help?
He wants to kill me.
And who is he?
My husband.
He wants to kill you. So why is she not letting you in? Why is she giving you such a hard time?
She had enough of all of my mess and she doesn't want anything anymore.
So why should she help you?
Because I have no one.
Yeah. Have you tried going somewhere before here?
Probably my other sister.
And she didn't let you in.
Mm.
How about your mom? Can you go to your mom?
I'm too scared to go to her
Why?
because of the abortion.
So we know you've had abortions, plural,
Mm.
right? So you do know a lot of what's going on, right? Reading it slow like this, just listening to your partner, you you pick up a lot of the information, as opposed to you pick it up and start acting it, then you really don't know what's going on because you're busy playing the punctuation. What's going on with you, Emma?
I'm tired. I'm tired of this shit happening. She keeps bringing home these guys that she marries, and then they just suck. And she complains to me about it. I'm just sick and tired of it. I don't want to hear it anymore.
And she says this guy's going to kill her.
It's happened before. So what? She's still alive. She's still here.
Right? So you don't believe her.
Mm.
You don't want to get involved with her shit. All right, continue. So, Emily, the stuff that's not written in italics, the stuff in italics is stage directions. Everything else is what you're saying. Okay. All right. So pick it up from Sandra saying no, Vinny.
Mm.
Found it.
You got it?
Yeah. No. Benny would never have you stay here. And me and him been getting along pretty good lately. And I don't want to break you. I'm seeing you here because he'll turn right around and split. And I don't need that shit on top of everything else. I got my little house with my little kitchen where I feed my little kids. And Vinny brings home his little paycheck. And if there's a little extra on Fridays, we go out to Val's by the airport for a little steak and salad. Then to a show. I got 3 dustbusters, a coupon drawer, and I'm saving stamps for a VCR.
You're so lucky.
On Sunday afternoons, it's quiet around here, so I can read my People magazine and drink my Coke in peace.
Does Vinny ever hit you?
Of course not. Shove here and shove there.
We all get shoved, Sandra.
We're more fooling around and
I'm talking about whacked, kicked, pushed down stairs, pushed downstairs, hair pulled back, woken up in the middle of the night for hard sex, insulted in a restaurant, pushed out of a car.
This all happened last night?
No, he hit me this morning at breakfast cause, well, and
Is that all? Tommy the mailman used to tie you to trees and took nude pictures of you which he sold to porn magazines.
that was different.
Oh my God. You're wearing my mother-in-law's curtains.
He always was jealous of my clothes.
I'm telling you. She has them in her living room.
Tommy was a jerk, but Frankie was nice.
Frankie DePetro? The retard whose sister was a lesbian and was putting the moves on me as we was walking down the aisle at your first wedding?
She's in jail now.
I don't care if she's on the moon. Oh God. Why am I talking about this shit? You gonna make Dolores, you really do. So drink it up, because you gotta go. I mean it.
What if he's out there waiting for me?
I don't know. Talk it out with him. He doesn't seem that bad. Except for his crooked eye. He seems. So just figure it out for yourself.
I'm scared. I should have married Howard Fringold from high school. I hear Jewish men don't hit their women.
Oh, stop. Will you please go to the police?
Forget that cop shit. They don't do nothing. I've been through it before, and they come and usually stick up for the guy. Unless there's a knife coming out of your heart, they don't do shit. And what am I gonna do when they get there? Show them the bite marks on my bra?
You said you already went to Kathy's?
I pounded and pounded at the door, but no answer.
They saw you come in and hit the floor.
Just as well. Her beetle wallpaper makes me real sad, and I wish I was 15 again.
Dolores, Mom beat you up twice a day when you was 15.
Yeah. As soon as I got tits, she went crazy on me.
You were 10, right?
What?
Nothing. I'm just trying to get straight.
You're not really going to throw me out of here, are you?
Dolores, I got my own life here and stuff. And you get involved and is so way above Ed. I mean, he hit you and well, you gotta work with him and this bra thing. I don't know. We all have to put up with strange things. But you do it and when you, it's not strange anymore. I get along fine. Because most times we walk around here and we just don't talk. We watch television, and on Fridays, he gets what he wants, and we just go on. And
I don't want that. I want more. More than that. For Christ's sakes. No talking and watching TV. If I wanted that, I never would have left Frankie.
oh, come on. Frankie ate his spaghetti and meatballs with his hands and couldn't talk straight.
When I first met Jerry, I was down in the pits. I felt I had no family. I had no kids, no nothing, and I was 30 years old. Going to be fucking bars looking around at other 30 years old women. I couldn't watch TV no more because family scenes made me sob, and the music on the radio, especially Charlie Simmons songs, made me all soft inside, like I was dying for somebody to just touch my fucking hand. I'd look at some guy, and think to myself, oh, please let him say something nice to me, because I'm the one for him. And I would just pray he could pick it up in my eyes, but too many times nothing like that ever happened. I look in the mirror and my face always looked dirty, and I would scrub it till it was red, and son of a bitch, if it still didn't look pretty, it still didn't look dirty. Then one night I was at the 4Ds downtown, feeling pretty fucking low and thinking about death more and more, when this voice came out of nowhere. How would you like to see the sunrise in Montreal? I looked over and saw Jerry looking at me. Well, one eye was anyway, and the other was pointing up at the ceiling. And I thought, well, not too bad. I could live with the bum eye. And I forgot being lonely and the family and other women. I forgot about my dry skin and how I can hold pencils under my tits now. I didn't think about my 3 abortions anymore, and did you know I'd have an 8-year-old kid? 9 next June, and a 5 years old. Shit. Can you picture me with kids? Remember when we slept in the same bed and we used to talk about how many kids we would have, and wondering where our husbands to be were.
Little did we know, all yours were in jail.
Every night we would say the act of contrition together in case we died in our sleep. I still do that.
Yeah, well, are going to have to say it if Vinny comes home and catches me with you. Vinny likes things in a straight line, no waves, and you just freak him out with your cold clothes and perfume and makeup and the husbands he never likes. And
But I'm your sister. God damn it. Don't you stick up for me? Or do you hate me too?
I don't hate you.
Then help me. Help me get through this, Sandra.
What? What do you want me to do?
I
What? Put you in the cellar? Hide you in the...
no, I
Want to sleep under little Vinny's bed with Bert and Ernie?
no. Sandra,
Shit, girl.
wasn't it when we were kids? Wasn't it always you who used to say, "Hey, I got an idea"?
Oh, for Christ's sakes.
Wasn't it you?
I knew you'd try and pull me in. I knew it.
I need some help. I need support. I'm good, Sandra. And everybody comes down on me because I don't like getting beat up.
Wait a minute. Why?
Then fuck everybody. Then I should kill myself?
Will you hold it? And you never finished telling.
Assholes. I'm supposed to put up with it because Ma did?
Who says that?
I mean, okay, Frankie pushed me around and I knew we was going nowhere, and Tommy was just a plain out crook who fucked up my head more than my body. And Jerry's just mean, and I put up with the beating because I knew what all you would say, and I wanted so much to make this one work no matter what. I had my fucking face stepped on, and sometimes he would take a couple uppers and go at me for 2 fucking days, waving his gun in my face. And I'd like to see you or Catty or fucking Mary and go through that shit. I'm good here. Right down deep here. That time I saw you and Mary Ann at the mall Remember? I just wanted to run up and hug you both because you're my sister. But man, oh man, how the vibes come shooting out for me to keep a distance. You were like two cheerleaders snickering about the Italian girl with a mustache.
I don't remember that.
The funniest part of it all is that I was getting Christmas gifts for you and her.
Last Christmas?
Do you even remember what I got you?
Yes. This past Christmas?
Yes.
You got me Charlie perfume and glue on fingernails.
I got them at the mall that day. Both of you were so cold to me.
By the big clock?
In front of Warren Jewelers.
On the second floor?
The first floor, because I was on my way out.
We was on our way in?
Just coming out of Phillips.
You were in a hurry. I remember now.
I was in a hurry. It looked like I was in a hurry because I was happy to see you both. After the quick minute we spent together, I almost brought back the fingernails.
It's always hectic around the mall at Christmas, and we didn't have much time. And
Oh, fuck off.
Okay, let's talk about it up to here. So Sheila, that's what I'm talking about. That we don't act it when we first read it, right? But I tell you, if as you read it, the material affects you, you don't deny it. So this obviously affected you, right? And then you had to work through the tears because you still got more to say. So now what's going on with you?
It's like I have this conversation with my sister, and I have two sisters, and I don't talk to them because of what happened. And you're a psychic, Anthony, so on purpose.
I mean, I didn't know you would relate to it that much, but you did, right? And here you are talking to your sister, and how's she treating you?
The way that she should treat me, maybe, but I cannot accept it.
No, she shouldn't treat you this way. Definitely not. So when you are portraying a character, we never judge the character. So when you get further into this play, she definitely should not be treating you the way she's treating you. She definitely owes you. You wouldn't know that now because you're reading it for the first time. Why won't you let her in, Emily? Why are you looking to get rid of her?
she's threatening my comfortable life.
Yeah, how's your husband feel about her?
My husband doesn't like her.
And what's your relationship like with your father, with your husband?
I mean, he's all right. We have a good life together.
Does he get
That's all I
physical
need.
with you?
I mean, like the normal kind of physical. Little
Well,
rough sometimes.
yeah, yeah. And today this is your moment and this is your day. So like with the activities, you have a sense of urgency. I want her out of here because now the kids are with your in-laws. Vinny's coming home. This is your time for yourself to have your cigarette. We know you smoke. We know you're homophobic, right? Because what you said about the beach, which you got the music. You know, and how do you dress, Sheila?
Probably with my pajamas or something like that.
No, you dress people are going to notice you the way you dress. You wear a lot of makeup, you draw attention to yourself. Because she says, you look like you're wearing my in-laws' curtains. So it's probably bright colors and this. People are going to notice you. People notice you. That's it. That's your style.
Mm.
Vinny's going to smell you here from the perfume. What happened that day at the mall when you saw your sisters around Christmas? How'd you feel when you saw your sisters?
Rejected.
Yeah, but if initially you saw them and you couldn't wait to see them and be with them, and then they rejected you. And now she's making excuses about why she had to go, and that's why you tell her, fuck off. Because that's not the truth, right? What made you think you're being treated the way you probably should be treated?
Mm. Because I made so many mistakes, and my sisters never do crazy things like I do.
What is it that you are looking for in your life?
Like a real relationship and maybe like real attention from the
You're looking
husband.
for you're looking for love. And you, unlike your sister, you don't stay in the bad relationships. You get divorced. You leave them. She's like millions of people who just get content. And she puts up with this. He pushes her around, probably hits her too. But she's made a life of it. She's comfortable with it. So there might be some jealousy on her part when she sees your lifestyle, because you're always with different guys. You want love. And at a certain point, you realize you don't deserve to be treated a certain way. So you leave it. But you go into each relationship with all your heart, right? Like this is going to be forever. It just doesn't work out that way. And you leave it. And that's not the norm. Most people, I think that's not the norm probably in life. I think most people settle for being content. But you want more. You're a romantic. You play the same song. We've only just begun. Meanwhile, your sisters are like laughing at you. But each one, you earnestly, you're looking for love. You're looking for romantic love, and you're looking for family love from your sisters. And the other sisters didn't let you in. Your mom, we know she used to beat you when you were 14 all the time. We know that you guys used to sleep together and talk about the future as kids, as young girls. So, continue. It starts after fuck off. So Sandra says, hold it, girl, near the bottom of 42.
You don't got to talk to me. Hey, and here.
You're breaking up, Emily. Feels like a loose wire or something. Try talking.
Hey, girl, you don't got to talk to me.
It's breaking up.
Hey, wait and let's back it up for a minute here.
We didn't even show any affection during Dad's funeral. That's how fucked we are.
Stop.
We just cry to ourselves in our little space with our separate memories of him. And I knew everyone was buzzing about me. But I'm the oldest, so I kept together through it. And then at the little party at Aunt Betty's, I gave Ma a present and she flung it across the room at me.
It was that stupid book, and it was the wrong goddamn time for it. What's the name of that stupid book?
My mother, myself.
It was dumb, Dolores.
I felt it was time, with Dad out of the way, that maybe she and I could patch things up.
With you and Ma, it's gonna take years, and I don't know why that is, but
That's not what my shrink told me.
you see a shrink? Where do you get the money to see a shrink?
It's only $1 a week or whatever you can afford. Kind of like welfare shrinks in the clinic on Cranston Street. They listen for half an hour and you get stuff out, but I don't feel any different. It's like when you're a kid leaving confession and you feel good about 20 minutes. I tried things with this woman says, but I don't know if I really believe in that and all that shit. So like usual with me, if my heart ain't into something.
Why aren't you running to the clinic then?
She's only there on Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Jerry know you go there?
Fuck him. Fucking prick.
Okay. Does this shrink say anything about him and what you should do about it?
Oh yeah. That I should confront him more and make him aware of problems that I have with him. Stuff you read in 17 magazine. And I tell her, yeah, easy for you to say because you're not in front of the mean green eyes. And she says, true.
That's it.
What do you want for $1? It's me and a lot of colored chicks sitting in the waiting room and also fucking sad and bruised kids screaming and fighting, running around and
Hold it. Have you talked to Jerry like she said you should?
if you got a problem with Vinny, say he did some disgusting things that pissed you off, do you sit down with him to discuss it? Do you say, gee, Vin, you look so ugly in your boxer shorts and you getting fat and I think it's kind of sick that you got tits now and how you think I feel being on the bottom all the time?
Wait.
Or, gee, Vin, are you as confused about God as me? And do you think that we're slowly becoming the parents we fought with? You ever seen Mom and Dad talk when we were kids? What do you do, Sandra, when you got a problem with the big bin, huh? What clues do you give him that something's wrong? Maybe slide his plate in front of him a little harder than usual?
We just get by it. And
And it disappears, right?
look, I don't have the problems you have, Dolores. The kids take up a lot of time, and
And not to mention talking on the phone with Kathy and Mary Ann about Dolores.
I think you should go now. Really. Put your coat on and leave. Of everybody who deals with you, I'm the straightest when it comes to telling you stuff.
Shh.
Don't tell me to.
Be quiet for. You hear something?
No,
Shh. There's someone out there.
probably just the cats next door.
I really did hear something.
Like what? Voices? What?
Footsteps. First, and then another. Could it be Vinny?
No way. Vinny clears out and his coat and his nose, then lets out a Luger the size of a pond. Then he comes in. Listen to me. Dolores, I really think you.
Would you do my hair for me?
Oh shit, Dolores.
Kind of like the girl on Channel 6 has it.
You come here and screw up my day. Tell me some war stories and even get in a few insults. And I'm supposed to fix your hair?
You told me at Christmas time you'd do something with my hair. You promised me. Oh God, I'm sorry. Do you think it's nut house time?
I
I might not have a choice.
And that house might be good.
You think?
Maybe.
People there try to help. People be there to help.
True.
I wouldn't be bugging anybody.
Probably make friends.
I make friends fast.
You always did that.
On Sundays, on Sunday afternoons, you could come and sing to me.
So listen, if Benny does come home, I'm going to tell him that you're here and that I talked you into getting help. at a head hospital. All right. If he comes in, all right, that way there'll be no trouble or yelling, and he'll understand.
Vinny, shit. Nobody wants to hear the truth. I mean, say you know things about somebody that you care for, and we talk about that something, that fucking something with everybody, but the person you supposedly care for,
What do I look under?
that always bugged me. And I guess that's why I don't have any friends left. And my family couldn't care less.
Not nut house, right? They wouldn't do it that way, would they?
I mean, my whole life, flashes, lots of flashes, and places, like watching a movie in fast motion, and then, bam, I'm sitting across from Jerry and living in a duplex in some Johnston, and I wonder how I got there.
Right.
When I was at the clinic last week, or maybe it was 2 weeks ago, but anyway, I was reading this article about you should look back to when you were, I think it was age 9 through 12, because it's the time when you form ideas about yourself, you know? And it said that we usually stick with those um,
Ideas.
right, and how affected we are by our parents, and it was interesting.
I really don't know what you're talking about, but
Do you remember anything about me during that time?
9 through 12?
9 through 12. 9 through 12.
Well, you wet the bed, I remember.
Right.
Seems like you did that for a long time.
I know. What else?
You okay about that now?
Yes. What else?
I don't know. You always had to get in the last word, and
That was after 12.
you used to pass out all the time, and Ma was always throwing water in your face, and
That was after too.
then I don't know. I wasn't paying attention. I was only 7, and what did I know?
I think we was living on Richard Street.
That small yellow house? I remember that house. Next to the funeral parlor. We could always hear Ma and Dad fooling around in their bedroom, and
When? When?
I was just thinking of that crazy night when Dad busted in on Ma's Tupperware party, all shit-faced, and I'm pretty sure that was on Richard Street.
Yes, it was. And he went into the bedroom and came out with Ma's girdle on, and
Aunt Betty was stacking storage boxes at him, and
right, right, while Ma was getting everybody out the back door.
I never seen her so pissed.
And remember, he couldn't get the girdle off, and
He wouldn't get the girdle off. He was such a ball buster, and then when he finally got her quiet, you had to start with scratching your legs, and
my dry skin gets bad when it gets cold.
you drove everybody crazy. And we were screaming for you to stop, and
You had the biggest mouth.
get out of here. Mary Ann did, and you're one talk. My legs are bleeding.
Well, they were.
And then we heard Ma's door open. Crash. And then he started. God damn. Son of a bitchin' girl. She came flying in with, what'd she have? The shoelaces?
Her old nylons.
Old nylons. And she tied your hands and legs to the post in about 2 fucking minutes, and
She said she'd gag me if I made one more sound.
it was dark. But I saw your face up to hers saying, Ma, please don't tie me up. I'll be better.
She never heard me.
Ma, please do something. And then she slams the door, and Mary Ann said, Dolores, let us know when you want to sleep on your stomach. We'll turn the bed over for you. Kind of sick, huh? You were telling me about Jerry and the bra thing, and it made me think about me and Vinny, because sometimes we get kinky like everybody must. And he puts rut lotion on his whole body because that smell drives me crazy. I mean, I get lost in the smell when we're touching and stuff, and I forget the kids and my mother-in-law and all the bills, and I just kind of lose myself. If they could make a Brett drink, I'd drink it. What is the bra thing that you and he do now that I told you my little secret?
It's stupid, is all. And I got so sick in doing things, Sandra.
But how can it be any worse than Tommy, the mailman, tying you up to the trees?
That was nothing. Only doing it for the covers of dirty books. Sandra, do you hit your kids a lot?
Of course not. I love my brats, even though it's tougher bringing up kids than I thought, because they want and get sick and fight, and you're always seeing things of yourself in them, and that can piss you off if you let it. But I try not to let them bother Vinny too much. They know they have to be quiet when he's here. Look, I'm afraid of losing something just like everybody else. I don't know. And I lied before about when I said that Vinny only shoved me. He's hit me. It started with the dog. He really used to go bullshit on the dog. And sometimes for no reason. Just start belting it and getting mean. I figured out that dog is man's best friend because it doesn't say go fuck yourself after it gets hit. One time last year, me and Vinny was driving back from his mother's, and we were at a light over on Atwells Avenue, and this motorcycle pulled up next to my window, and I looked over and saw this good-looking guy on the bike, kind of like Al Pacino with blue eyes, and he had on a brown leather jacket, pair of ripped-up jeans, and his boots. His brown hair was pushed all the way back, and he was so close I could have grabbed his arm. He turned and looked at me with those eyes. Great cheekbones he had. And he smiled at me and just winked. Just like in fucking TV commercials. I couldn't take my eyes off him. I tried. Because, I was going too long. But I just couldn't help it. And I felt my hair being pulled. Before I knew it, my head was on the fucking seat. And I was being punched in the face. Not slapped. Punched. Same way he used to hit the dog. And I could hear the motorcycle. Way off in the distance. Something went away with that guy. What am I talking about? What the fuck is going on? This all seems so stupid now. Hearing it out, it all sounds silly or something. I was yelling at you to get away because my husband might be mad at me. Oh, Dolores.
Don't worry about it.
That's it. You're staying here.
No.
I'll take care of Vinny. I'll take care of him.
Sandra.
I mean, you're my sister, damn it. If we can't even, what's the fucking point?
You got any aspirin?
What?
Aspirin, you got any?
Yeah. But listen, do you want money? I got money saved for something special someday, and you can have it.
I don't want your money, Sandra. Some aspirin will be good.
Aspirin, okay.
He's in the house. He cut the phone off. The fucker is in the house. Come on, you fucking jerk. Come on, asshole, cause I'll kill you now.
What the?
He's in the house. He cut the phone off, but I caught it just in time.
No. Oh God. Put the gun down.
Come on out. I'll finish it right here. You motherfucker. Come on out.
Dolores, listen to me. I unplugged the phone. I do it every Sunday. Look. See? I just pull the plug out. Put that thing away. Come on. Put it down.
I shot him, Sandra. This morning I shot him. He hit me too many times, and I won't let me out his sight. He won't let me out his sight.
No, you didn't. Tell me you didn't.
I couldn't take it no more, and Jerry was reading the paper at the table, and I had this gun that I took from his coat, and I aimed it at a picture of Regan that was on the front page, and I shot through the picture, and Jerry went flying back onto the floor, and he was laughing. His shoulder was bleeding, and I ran out and heard him say he could kill me now, and I ran down the middle of Homewood Street and heard him in the car beeping the horn, and I kept running and could see people going to the church and picking up their papers, and I cut through the Kentucky Fried Chicken's place and ran up the hill to Whitmarsh Street and got on a bus and went to Kathy's, but nobody's home, and then I came here.
Are you shitting me? Did you really?
Yes,
Holy shit. Oh God. Why didn't you? I didn't know it was that bad. Shit, Dolores. I don't know what to say. Hi. Hello? Yeah, she's here. What? I guess so. Right. I know. I'll bring her in. Shut up, Marianne. Because I'm bringing her. Fine. Right. Bye. That was Marianne. Police found Jerry in his car. Dead. Bled to death on Broad Street.
Broad Street.
I'm going to take you over to Marianne's.
You have one more line, Emily.
Sit up a little straighter.
Okay, so Sheila, you still think she shouldn't take you in?
I'm scared. She should.
She should. Why did you change? Why did you decide, Emily, that you're going to let her stay and you'll deal with Vinny?
She was relentless. She just wouldn't stop explaining. And I guess maybe something really is going on. So I'm not going to ignore it. I'm not going to let my sister just go back to this guy.
Yeah, and Dolores she's in therapy, right? She's trying to help herself. She doesn't stay in a relationship once it goes bad. She's looking for love. You know, she's a romantic, but she's been damaged from when she was a kid. So what was going on when you were about 9? And then you say, as soon as I got tits, your mother really laid into you. What was happening with your mother, you, your father, your sisters?